Okay, this happens every Wednesday at 7:30, so I'm gonna have to really find out what's going on. Alright, so what I want to do probably is either a retriever or a servo. I'm gonna... does the retriever have a limit to what it can request? Does it say how many? That's what I want to know. These are just stack sizes and speeds. Extracts from a single slot. Extracts from a single slot. Extracts from multiple slots. So I need to do at least a signalum. But I could do cheapo servos. Because it has a blacklist option. And have it just send the cotton, send the wheat, send the tomatoes. Okay, we're doing that. Let's go make several servos. Oh, I have 3. Start with that. Woo. Whitelist you. It's already crafting string. I don't want it to fill this up, so I don't know how to keep it from doing that. This is gonna roll over here in a second. We'll do it. So let's take you out. Nope. Alright. I got a bunch of string on me now. But I think that'll do it. Alright, so we have string. And then we need to do the same for you. Need to set you for wheat. Whitelist wheat. Ignore, put you back in there. And we can take wheat there. Alright, so that should be filling up with wheat and creating veggie bait. Yay! And then the veggie bait needs to go, this needs to insert, not extract. And it needs to go there. Yay! Do I have my key on me? I do not. I'm gonna need my key. Okay, let's go get the key. Welcome back, Darkwing. Whoop. You. Alright, let's lock you. For now, we're gonna put you in the bag. Alright. And then we need to do the next one, which is, we'll do the tomatoes for the veggie bait. Whitelist tomatoes. Alright. And then we need to go here and put there. Okay. And actually, give me you. I need to, oh no, it'll craft veggie bait and put it here. But isn't it doing that? That's what this says. It'll go into the output buffer. Oh, I don't have the string. Because it's made a whole bunch of the grain. There's the challenge. This can hold 16 stacks, so I guess we'll just have to wait for the buffer. We'll have to wait for this. Yeah, we're gonna need our keys for those apparently. Didn't think I'd need to, but let's set them anyway, because otherwise this could potentially run out of cotton and just have seeds in this. I would like to see a cotton come in though, so that I can lock it while it does it. There. Locked. And we'll set it back to you. Alright. So we are now capable of crafting the bait we need. We just aren't producing string enough to fill up the veggie bait just yet. Why isn't it not making it though? Maybe it does grain bait as priority, and since that is so freaking full. What is the storage drawers? There's one. Reduces to a single stack. That. Let's do it. I think I just need the one right now. All right. you in there as long as there is more than we've got veggie bait or grain bait galore. So let's get some in there. Is this the one for grain? Yes, okay. So we have 2 that are green. There we go. So we have some in there. Yay. Okay, so that should help with the cotton issue in that this will only make a stack of each. Granted, I need to put, let's do that. Okay. So the next ones it makes should be veggie. I hope. This is going to be a problem. I'm probably going to need another void, aren't I? But see, then it'll just keep making green. What would you do? What to do? What to do? Remember the current items in the internal external buffers. I've clicked that, so maybe it won't fill all these up. And I can't place a veggie bait in there, can I? In this spot. Oh, I can. Do have to keep in mind then that I can only output 4 items out of here in order for it to remember what it should be doing, I guess, if I don't void. Alright. But anyway, this is a start, and we are going to start seeing veggie bait soon, I hope. When we have enough string, and when this is full, probably. Alright, and then the next thing we need to do is send it out. It says extract on green, always active. Which means this should be filling up. This I guess it's extract, never active. You don't need to worry about that. Just the insert. Yeah. Green channel, right? Green channel, yes. So I know these are slow, but this should have another one going into it. This worked in my test world, so I'm trying to figure out why it's not working now. That one was the one that I tested with regular blank bait. Yeah. Thoughts, anyone? Yeah. Connections are set properly. That would be this. Whoop. It wouldn't be this one, but we're because this is actually insert, not extract. This one should be extract on green because this is the channel that will be inserting, always active. We'll do round robin, sure. I don't know what self-feed is. And so it'll be extracting from here and going the green channel into the ones that have the right filter, which is this one and this one. These both have grain bait, and the other three have veggie bait, which we don't have a whole lot of, but it's not pulling it out. One going into the storage drawers was set to never active. This one down here, yeah, I don't need it to extract this way. This is insert. This is always active extract. So it should be working, but it's not. The redstone activities for both insert and extract. Is it really? Then why is it divided up? This line tells me that it's not, Alright, so now, is that full? No. That should have 2 in it now, and it doesn't. It's not making, oh, it's not making veggie bait. You should have more grain in there. Yeah, the veggie bait recipe is this here. Tomato and string. There it goes. It just crafted it. So it's crafting it now, but we still have things not leaving this drawer and going into the where they belong. It's not going where they belong. I don't know what to do about that. They only go in from the top and out from the bottom. I guess it's worth checking. Let's do that. Let's go up here. And we'll do and we'll do insert only. And we'll set this to extract only. Put the filter in here. And now I just have to wait to make sure that that stays at 64. If it does, we will know that it only accepts input on one and extract on the other. So let's give it a moment. We'll have to get rid of this stuff, but I need to make sure this stays full first. All right, how many are in here? There are 64 in here. All right, has it been long enough to use another one? It did, and it's full. Woo! Okay, let's hope that that solved it, which means I need to do that, that, and we are going to need to get the veggie filters out of the ones here. Do I still have a filter in there? Alright, and then this is where it'll be there. Insert on green. We don't need to extract here. Insert no extract. Edward just got a 149. He's not having a very good day. Yay! Veggie grain. Whoops. Veggie grain, and this one before I had it configured, it is now configured to be veggie, so once those grain get used up it will have the right thing in it. So we have now officially finally put bait into the traps, and next we need to take stuff out of the traps. Yep. All right. So, taking stuff out. I need storage for 3 items. Everything else I'm throwing away. I need storage for chicken, beef, and pork. So really, I just need to set 3 stacks in here for chicken, beef, and pork. I'm looking. I might need to look this up. I don't think I need to cook any of these. Let's look this up again. Meat feast. Okay, so we do need to cook. Okay, so we will need separate storage because we're going to need to prepare. We're going to need to cook the chicken, cook the steak, cook the pork. Okay, so we're going to need to cook those things. In both instances, it's cooked pork. Okay. Yep, so the next thing we're going to need to do is pull those 3 meat items out and cook them, and then store them again. I was wondering if I had another modular storage somewhere. That would be something I could probably use. I do. All right, it's time to feed the cats. We're gonna see. We can hold 300 stacks in here, that's decent. We're gonna see about using this to store the raw and cooked meats and maybe everything else we need for crafting. I'm gonna go feed the cats. I will be right back in about 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Thanks for hanging out. The cats are fed. I've made some more coffee, so we can keep cranking on here. I've got a modular storage with some space in it. I need to figure out what we're gonna use for cooking. Might just do a simple redstone furnace. Could do actually additions because this can do twice the amount of stuff, but I don't foresee a whole bunch coming in. Yeah. What do we need for this? Okay. Got you. You. We need bricks, don't we? And the tin gear. I don't have any of that automated. That's okay. Brick. Whoop, fingers in the right spot, we'll spell brick. And just do the redstone furnace. Alright. Look at all the garbage in my inventory. Okay. Don't need half of the stuff in my inventory, but I'm doing all right. How are you, Aviator? All right. So, I'm probably gonna need another filter, aren't I? Let's do we'll put the storage here for the raw items, and then we're gonna need a trash for the things we don't want, and I hope I might need to do another filter inside this filter to cover them all. Actually, let's do the trash first, and then not the crafter, the storage, and do that. And this will be an insert brown. But before we click that, I need to start taking out the things that we don't want. Oh, this should be big enough to do that. Alright, so far we've got those feathers and eggs. We need to put those in here. Alright. Venison. Bones. Leather. Thinking that's right about it. So we're gonna have to see. Alright. Let's change you. Boop. Insert. Green, brown. Don't extract. And so things should be coming out that are not the things we need. There's all chicken there. Chicken. Chicken. Yeah, we haven't had anything but chicken yet, but we should start getting pork and beef because they're configured to be acceptable there. And then this here will be insert on brown, and it'll be everything else, which right now will be chicken. Alright, so far so good. So now we're taking the raw stuff out of that. This is still not getting... Oh, it needs to use that up because it's configured for veggie. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, how are we doing for stock? Doing okay. We're working on the veggie bait now. The string is the slow point at the moment. So the next step will be to smelt the raw meats. Are we able to insert and extract into this from the same one? I'm not thinking we can. So we might have to do this. And we'll do insert, extract. That's insert. To be extract on blue. We can do insert on green. And we'll do extract on green, insert on blue. And that'll be the way that goes, right? Uh-huh. So now that needs power. Yep. Where's my crescent hammer? Because I'm gonna need to... that. Nope, that was right. I'm hoping nothing goes through this. It shouldn't. None of that stuff can go in the furnace. I don't think it should go in here. It has power though. So this will be, I decided this will be the insert. Oh, look, we got our first pork chop. Alright, so extract, always active. That is cooking now. The cooked chicken is piling up. Extract, always active. Cooked chicken comes out, goes back in there. Yay! Alright. Is it gonna do the pork chop too? Yes, great. Cooked meats are done. We're just waiting on some beef to come in and then we'll have all 3 of those done. Great. That only took me 2 hours. So, now we have a bunch of crafting to do. we need to do meat feast. Why did that do that? What button did I click that caused these inventory bars to flip? That's what I'd like to know. Anyway, this is what we're doing. These two are done because all we needed to do was cook them. So this is a crafting recipe, this is a crafting recipe, this is a crafting recipe. Pork sausage requires more things. We've got the spice leaf, we need salt. So that might be the next thing we work on getting. And salt requires the water and a pot. And that was where we were going to figure out if we were going to do the industrial foregoing fluid crafter or an Ender IO tank, because you can put buckets in and take buckets out of it. That might be something I could do. And then have the water go into I could have the water go in here, and that could be the third output would be salt. That seems like the easiest. Have we gotten any beef yet? We have. Let's check it out. Yay. Alright. How hard is it to make an Ender IO tank? Tank. Ender IO tank. Not hard at all. Iron and glass. Alright. Miniaturization. I am certain that once we get things figured out, I may need to move stuff around in there to get it better organized. All right. Do I have everything? I do. Let's make a new bucket. All right. And then I have a pot. Salt would not need to be an output. It can be an input item in the crafter. And then I can send the spice leaf to it, and we could actually, and the pork, cooked pork, and we'd actually be making sausage. And then the sausage probably would need to be an out. Do I have another crafter on me? I do, because we're probably gonna need it. All right. Water. Great. And then do I want to use the flux stuff to these? And if we configured, stuck a bucket in there and set it so that it was Why does that look like that? What the heck? See, now that's just going to go around and around and around. Yeah. We're going to need... An output item is going to need to be that bucket. We need a retriever because what we're probably going to want to do is have it so that this automatically outputs the full bucket into this line. It'll go in here as a full bucket of water, craft into salt, and we'll have the empty bucket be an output item, and then have the retriever down here requesting it to pull it out and send it back down here to fill up again. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. All right, so we need to make a basic retriever that just pulls out of one slot that we can whitelist empty buckets. Go down. There we go. Retriever. Oh, look, we have some. Let's make a new empty bucket just cause. All right. All right. Back in here. And which one is the input one? That's out. So this one is in. In. Okay. That's the one that's going to have a retriever on it. And it white lifts empty buckets. Okay. We take. Yep. So that's already set to output. And it already did it once. So we're gonna now come up here. Do a recipe with a water bucket and a regular bucket. We're gonna put the bucket in here somehow. Hybrid Avenger, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And then this goes there. And it should have do that. Yeah, it's full. It's not being pulled in here. Yeah, and I goofed that, so I had to fix that real quick. Boy, this is fun. If we consumed, yes. result of crafting should go to no. Just to the internal buffer because that's where the salt's gonna go. Alright. Bucket of water. Pot. Apply. Now I need some salt. In order to put that in there. Also, okay, hot. Forget. Remember. All right. Do I need to have a water bucket in here too so that it actually receives the bucket? Let's find out. Of course, it went so fast. Oh, yay. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, you stupid, stupid thing. Stop it. Stop. I need you to stop. Alright, go in there. And you need to go here. And I need you to be there. No, no, no. It's crafted so fast that I'm it's crafting so fast that I can't click remember fast enough. Nope, not fast enough. All right. How do I get this to do what I want it to do without doing it so quickly? I don't know if redstone will stop it from working. On to activate. Shall we hope that that is, if that'll work? That looks like that's holding its own. Okay. So you definitely need we have one more output spot here that can be remembered. Yeah. And I'm considering making it salt, because then the other crafter that we used could craft the next components. Oh, but see, I'm thinking, okay, to make pork sausage we need pork, spice leaf, and salt. We're already getting salt. We just need to send the pork and spice leaf to this crafting, and we could have the pork sausage be an output. Then we'd need to do the next crafter for the next bit, which would be making the pepperoni, which is even more pork, spice leaf, bell pepper, and salt. We could make dough. Oh boy. I'm probably making this a lot harder than it has to be. Because, you know, applied energistics magic. I could just set up another applied energistics system in here and have everything auto-crafting in there. I wanted to try something different, and now I'm just finding how much of a challenge this is. I'd like to do one more recipe, but I have a feeling I need to just output the salt and use the next crafter for the next stuff. Probably. All right. So if I have the salt being output, I need some place for it to go. I need it to go in another crafter. No. No. What are you doing? No. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. You fail. Alright. And I just have the bucket that needs to actually be over here, but because it's full, yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. It's not outputting the buckets. Why? Well, they have them set here when they don't need to be here. Oh. Okay. That would be why. They don't need to be there. It needs to be a full bucket there. And again, I forgot to do this. Did you just go in on that side? You devil of a machine, you. All right. That might be right. Make salt. Ready? Please make salt. It's not auto ejecting. I could have swore these were auto push. Are they not? Because, I suppose... Blacklist, nothing. You should be leaving and going up there. One problem I've got. Blacklist nothing means this should come out. Why aren't you... Even if I set it to whitelist, is it going to extract you? No. Why? You're supposed to want to go up here. I'm a little baffled. I've probably made this just too complicated. I tend to do that when I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, we don't want mutton. I'm gonna have to get a raw mutton and put it in the trash. So yeah, I bet there's an easier way to do this, and I'm gonna have to probably sit and figure it out. I mean, I feel like I've made progress, but I also feel like I've made a mess. So, yeah. Here's what I'm going to do, because I'm probably going to end the stream here while I try to figure stuff out. I I will likely tear most of this down. I have a feeling what I'd like to do is get the raw products into a storage system and then have the crafting of whatever crafting requests that I do, pull things out of the storage, craft, and then put things into the storage. Probably going to want to set like level emitters of some sort, which makes me think I'm likely going to want to just create a small AE network in here to do what I want to do. So I will need a controller because I need a controller, a storage disk unit thing with some storage disks in it. I'll need some molecular assemblers and interfaces to do that basic crafting. Probably not a lot of them. Yeah, I'm very likely going to need a fake player of some sort to milk the cow in a jar. To right click with a bucket. Because I don't think you can set a cow in a jar on top of like an Ender.io tank and it'll automatically pull the milk out. Although I will want to test that. I have two cows in a jar. But again, I'd like to remind everyone that I'm not planning on making this to make stacks on stacks of food. I usually only carry around 8 of my awesome food at a time, right around there. And so I really only need a small amount. Definitely going to get rid of that. So yeah, I think this was a nice experiment, but this is going to be a mess by the time I get done if I continue this. So yeah, the next time I do Enigmatica 2 will be Saturday. Yes, Saturday morning. So hopefully between now and Saturday, if I'm not too busy with work that I haven't done, I will have created all the bits and pieces I need for Applied Energistics and maybe actually got it started. I would love to have the Meat Feast pizza crafting all done this weekend. So done on Saturday, making food. Because I'd like to do some building the next time we play after that, once we have food set up. So yeah, I might get to stream tomorrow. I have it jotted down as a potential for a morning grind, which would be from 10 to 11 a.m. Central Time. And that's just a 1 hour before I get busy with work. So we might do that. But otherwise, definitely on Saturday. So, yep, I'm going to call it here for tonight. Figure this out a little bit. Maybe do some testing in creative. You know me in tech. I am not a tech person, so this sort of thing does overwhelm me pretty easily. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to call it here for this evening. I'm glad you guys hung out with me and watched me be all derpy silly trying to figure this out in the most insane way possible. I will be back definitely Saturday, maybe tomorrow. So I see you then, folks. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye!